Yo, what's up?
You're
good? Trying, man.
Yesterday
Yeah, man. Yesterday I got tired and I just went. There's something I saw and just went. Yeah, no.
Me here. And I came.
And I found your missed call. My phone was in the bag. How is it? Yeah, I love rain.
Sure.
For real, I love it. I come from the road when I'm coming this side. It rather be like, I love it muddy than dusty. You have even an umbrella, you guy. You are not a normal guy. Usual.
This is for business. You know, I tell you.
Yeah.
And even my business, you know, I lost my 4 big
four clans.
The big 4. Those are my, you know, I used to supply money. Like every, I used to supply them something like, if I could take something like 10K.
10K.
And they used to take a lot of business now.
Man, sorry. It hurts to lose business.
Right now, even the business I'm selling.
You're selling the business?
Yeah.
Why?
I'm not making anything.
What are you selling? The equipment?
No, I sell you to the class. I sell you also the equipment and.
How much are you selling the equipment?
It's a bit expensive, even. You're just alone.
You're just
open alone.
Oh, so why are you selling them, man?
Yeah.
I know, but you always telling me to find other ways. Selling doesn't solve. It's like you build a house and then you sell it. For me, I feel like.
Okay, the thing is, you know, I have this part that if I'm failing even to take this volume through our work in this kid get money. But I'm feeling so sad about it. I can operate on losses where below the break-even point. Getting money to pay this is young rate. Like, okay, most of them are down. They are so passionate about doing it. But again, they need something. They can say, okay, boss, now you're going to do that thing, and then you understand. And we should keep pushing. At least saying I could give them a this one and this, and you know, more 400. 400 a month, 500, and also the daily take over pay.
Yeah.
Now things are a bit hard.
Entrepreneurship, man.
Usually, huge. Maybe go to the hotel and you know those ATMs, the pay I've never had that also.
Yeah.
Yes, those are the ones that you have to they run hotel franchise and stuff. And today I think like buying a new one. And again, after doing all that, still things are not even the same as no touch.
You have a bag. So they're carrying bags.
Business bag, and then, let's see what I got for you.
What's that?
The membership.
Real China shit, man.
So this one, and you can do this thing. Everything. I don't know, but you know how much this stuff is up.
How much?
something like the minimum. The trainer is 100.
Hey, aren't you buying a new phone, new guy?
Yeah, any phone is beyond.
Like you can get a phone
At 100.
at 300. It will be this phones.
You know, it's a small one, even.
Yeah, it's okay. But I'm going to, I don't know. I hope I won't inconvenience you.
So it's now so far now in
Yeah?
the media.
Mm. Just don't get yeah.
I don't know. Is it okay to give me some assistance? This one when I work with someone.
Like, I don't know, they carry the charge. What's the percentage? What is enough? I don't like feeling hungry, man. You know, like, do you know why sometimes I leave? Sometimes I feel hungry and I'm tired of just sitting. Let me just read, man. I have a lot of thoughts.
Remember that thing the other day I told you? That it's a good for wisdom. The thing is true, but it's telling how it comes. It comes up with experience and going to
Judges, I don't know. Need to get earphones. Earphones. Judges. Judges, yeah. Yeah, I like you. Me too, I will love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Judges 21, New American Standard Bible. Now the men of Israel had sworn in this chair. Yeah. Mizpah, saying, none of us. Think it doesn't work. Man, so you went and you bought a new battery. Why didn't you go and hustle any afford, man? Smartphone. You fucking throw them away, man. 3.5. Like which one is that? 3.5, man. You guy, you had the balls of putting all that in a phone. What do you know about civil law? Yeah? Slow. Now the men of Israel had sworn in Mizpah, saying, none of us shall give his daughter to Benjamin in marriage. 2. So the people came to Bethel and sat there before God until evening, and lifted up their voices and wept bitterly. 3. They said, why, O Lord? Why, O Lord God? Why, O Lord God of Israel, has this come about in Israel, so that one tribe should be missing today in Israel? For it came about the next day that the people arose early and built an altar there, and offered burnt offerings and peace offerings. 5. Then the sons of Israel said, who is there among all the tribes of Israel who did not come up in the assembly to the Lord? For they had taken a great oath concerning him who did not come up to the Lord at Mizpah, saying, he shall surely be put to death. 6. And the sons of Israel were sorry for their brother Benjamin, and said, one tribe is cut off from Israel today. 7. What shall we do for wives for those who are left, since we have sworn by the Lord not to give them any of our daughters in marriage? Seven. And the 6. And the sons of Israel were sorry for their brother Benjamin, and said, one tribe is cut off from Israel today. 7. What shall we do for wives for those who are left, since we have sworn by the Lord not to give them any of our daughters in marriage? 8. And they said, what one is there of the tribes of Israel who did not come up to the Lord at Mizpah? And behold, no one had come to the camp from Jabesh Gilead to the assembly. 9. For when the people were numbered, behold, not one of the inhabitants of Jabesh Gilead was there. 10. And the congregation sent 12,000 of the valiant warriors there, and commanded them, saying, go and strike the inhabitants of Jabesh Gilead with the edge of the sword, with the women and the little ones. 11. This is the thing that you shall do. You shall utterly destroy every man and every woman who has lain with a man. 12. And they found among the inhabitants of Jabesh Gilead 400 young virgins who had not known a man by lying with him, and they brought them to the camp at Jilosh, which is in the land of Canaan. 13. Then the whole congregation sent word and spoke to the sons of Benjamin who were at the rock of Rimmon, and proclaimed peace to them. 14. Benjamin returned at that time, and they gave them the women whom they had kept alive from the women of Jabesh Gilead, yet they were not enough for them. 15. And the people were sorry for Benjamin because the Lord had made a breach in the tribes of Israel. 16. Then the elders of the congregation said, what shall we do for wives for those who are left, since the women are destroyed out of Benjamin? 17. They said, there must be an inheritance for the survivors of Benjamin, so that a tribe will not be blotted out from Israel. 18. But we cannot give them wives of our daughters, for the sons of Israel had sworn, saying, cursed is he who gives a wife to Benjamin. 19. So they said, behold, there is a feast of the Lord from year to year in Shiloh, which is on the north side of Bethel, on the east side of the highway that goes up from Bethel to Shechem, and on the south side of Lebanon. 20. And they commanded the sons of Benjamin, saying, go and lie in wait in the vineyards. 21. And watch and behold, if the daughters of Shiloh come out to take part in the dances, then you shall come out of the vineyards, and each of you shall catch his wife from the daughters of Shiloh, and go to the land of Benjamin. 22. It shall come about when their fathers or their brothers come to complain to us, that we shall say to them, give them to us voluntarily, because we did not take for each man of Benjamin a wife in battle, nor did you give them to them, else you would now be guilty. Judges 21, New American Standard Bible. 23. The sons of Benjamin did so and took wives according to their number from those who danced, whom they carried away, and they went and returned to their inheritance, and rebuilt the cities and lived in them. 24. The sons of Israel departed from there at that time, every man to his tribe and family, and each one of them went out from there to his inheritance. 25. In those days there was no king in Israel. Everyone did what was right in his own eyes. Ruth. Oh, there's even this Ruth. I didn't even know.
Can you imagine
Ruth. I didn't ever think that there's a Bible. Ruth. 1, New American Standard Bible. 1. Now it came about in the days when the judges governed, that there was a famine in the land, and a certain man of Bethlehem in Judah went to sojourn in the land of Moab with his wife and his 2 sons. 2. The name of the man was Elimelech, and the name of his wife Naomi, and the names of his 2 sons were Mahalon and Chilion. Ephrathite of Bethlehem in Judah. Now they entered the land of Moab and remained there. 3. Then Elimelech, Naomi's husband, died, and she was left with her 2 sons. 4. They took for themselves Moabite women as wives. The name of the one was Oprah, and the name of the other Ruth, and they lived there about 10 years. 5. Then both Mahalon and Chilion also died, and the woman was bereft of her 2 children and her husband. 6. Then she arose with her daughters-in-law that she might return from the land of Moab, for she had heard in the land of Moab that the Lord had visited his people in giving them food. 7. So, yeah. Did I even carry it? I didn't carry the charger, man. It's on what percentage? 40 can take you. As long as the light. Where?
Here.
Okay.
I've left my phone here.
It's okay. It's okay. Charge it.
Don't
7. Yeah?
Stay to be with it.
Yeah, stay tuned.
Don't concentrate for 1 hour.
6. Then she arose with her daughters-in-law that she might return from the land of Moab, for she had heard in the land of Moab that the Lord had visited his people in giving them food. 7. So she departed from the place where she was, and her 2 daughters-in-law with her, and they went on the way to return to the land of Judah. 8. And Naomi said to her 2 daughters-in-law, Go, return each of you to her mother's house. May the Lord deal kindly with you, as you have dealt with the dead and with me. 9. May the Lord grant that you may find rest, each in the house of her husband. Then she kissed them, and they lifted up their voices and wept. 10. And they said to her, No, but we will surely return with you to your people. 11. But now Naomi said, Return, my daughters. Why should you go with me? Have I yet sons in my womb, that they may be your husbands? 12. Return, my daughters. Go, for I am too old to have a husband. If I said I have hope, if I should even have a husband tonight, and also bear sons. 13. Would you therefore wait until they were grown? Would you therefore refrain from marrying? No, my daughters, for it is hard for me than for you, for the hand of the Lord has gone forth against me. 14. And they lifted up their voices and wept again, and Oprah kissed her mother-in-law, but Ruth clung to her. What is clung? What does it mean? Clung. C-L-U-N-G. Clung. Hold on tightly to. Adhere or stick firmly or closely to. Be hard to be part. 15. Then she said, Behold, your sister-in-law has gone back to her people and her goats. Return after your sister-in-law. 16. But Ruth said, Do not urge me to leave or turn back from following you. For where you go, I will go, and where you lodge, I will lodge. Your people shall be my people, and your God, my God. 17. Where you die, I will die, and there I will be buried. Thus may the Lord do to me, and worse, if anything but death parts you and me. 18. When she saw that she was determined to go with her, she said no more to her. 19. So they both went until they came to Bethlehem. And when they had come to Bethlehem, all the city was stirred because of them. And the women said, Is this Naomi? 20. She said to them, Do not call me Naomi, call me Mara, for the Almighty has dealt very bitterly with me. 21. I went out full, but the Lord has brought me back empty. Why do you call me Naomi? Since the Lord has witnessed against me, and the Almighty has afflicted me. 22. So Naomi returned, and with her Ruth the Moabites, her daughter-in-law, who returned from the land of Moab, and they came to Bethlehem at the beginning of barley harvest. Ruth 2, New American Standard Bible 1. Now Naomi had a kinsman of her husband, a man of great wealth, of the family of Emelech, whose name was Boaz. 2. And Ruth the Moabites said to Naomi, please let me go to the field and glean among the ears of grain after one in whose sight I might find favor. And she said to her, go, my daughter. 3. So she departed and went and gleaned in the field after the reapers, and she happened to come to the portion of the field belonging to Boaz, who was of the family of Melech. 9. 4. Now behold, Boaz came from Bethlehem and said to the reapers, may the Lord be with you. And they said to him, may the Lord bless you. 5. Then Boaz said to his servant who was in charge of the reapers, whose young woman is this? 6. Then the servant in charge of the reapers replied, she is the young Moabite woman who returned with Naomi from the land of Moab. 7. And she said, please let me glean and gather after the reapers among the sheaves. Thus she came and has remained from the morning until now. She has been sitting in the house for a little while. 8. Then Boaz said to Ruth, listen carefully, my daughter. Do not go to glean in another field. Furthermore, do not go on from this one, but stay here with my maids. 9. Let your eyes be on the field which they reap, and go after them. Indeed, I have commanded the servants not to touch you. When you are thirsty, go to the water jars and drink from what the servants draw. 10. Then she fell on her face, bowing to the ground, and said to him, why have I found favor in your sight that you should take notice of me, since I am a foreigner? 11. Boaz replied to her, all that you have done for your mother-in-law after the death of your husband has been fully reported to me, and how you left your father and your mother and the land of your birth and came to a people that you did not previously know. 12. May the Lord reward your work and your wages be full from the Lord, the God of Israel, under whose wings you have come to seek refuge. 13. Then she said, I have found favor in your sight, my Lord, for you have comforted me, and indeed have spoken kindly to your maid servant, though I am not like one of your maid servants. 14. At the meal time, Boaz said to her, come here, that you may eat of the bread and dip your piece of bread in the vinegar. So she sat beside the reapers, and he served her roasted grain, and she ate and was satisfied, and had some left. 15. When she rose to glean, Boaz commanded his servants, saying, let her glean even among the sheaves, and do not insult her. 16. Also you shall purposely pull out for her some grain from the bundles, and leave it that she may glean, and do not rebuke her. 17. So she gleaned. "17. So she gleaned in the field until evening. Then she beat out what she had gleaned, and it was about an ephah of barley. 18. She took it up and went into the city, and her mother-in-law saw what she had gleaned. She also took it out and gave Naomi what she had left after she was satisfied. 19. Her mother-in-law then said to her, "Where did you glean today, and where did you work? May he who took notice of you be blessed." So she told her mother-in-law with whom she had worked and said, "The name of the man with whom I worked today is Boaz." 20. Naomi said to her daughter-in-law, "May he be blessed of the Lord, who has not withdrawn his kindness to the living and to the dead." Again, Naomi said to her, "The man is our relative, is one of our closest relatives." 21. Then Ruth the